Hi, folks. Here's another episode of Agents of Security. I'm Dana Torgerson, Vice President of Marketing with ArmorCode, and with me, as always, is Mark Lambert, Chief Product Officer of ArmorCode. How you doing, Mark?
Good, thank you, Dana.
So-
Enjoying the lovely weather here in San Francisco at the end of March, and it's hot.
Very hot.
It's kicked up a little bit, but no, it's a hot one this year.
It's a hot one, and my gosh, it seems like we are back to the pre-COVID levels. We've got thousands of people here. The lines were incredibly long this week, getting folks in the door to get into the conference for RSA. What were some of your observations, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is definitely buzzing. I mean, I've spoken to a number of partners here at RSA, and they're all saying that it's been stellar. It's like back to normal. Is that people are saying very much so.
Yeah.
I think obviously the big narrative that we're seeing is obviously AI, right? I mean, it's obviously everywhere, but it's different how it's everywhere this year.
Yeah, it feels to me as a marketer, I could definitely vouch for this. Like last year, all of us marketers were leaned in. We were just bolting AI into everything. And it seems like this year, marketers took a step back and let product teams step forward and actually bake in AI. So it's there, folks. It's in all the messaging. It's in all the sessions. There's like 29 sessions from RSA that you can go to the RSA app, 29 sessions on AI, 22 sessions on cloud security. So AI is still up there, but it feels to me like it's now baked in.
Yeah, I mean, the conversation's changed. I mean, like, you remember last year, like
Yep.
way back 12 months ago,
Yep.
we launched Anya, which was our agentic interface. It was like the first of its kind, right? But now, in the last 12 months, we've also gone further. Anya is now a framework.
Yeah.
He's been implementing agentic capabilities within the platform, leveraging the context engineering from the Anya development team. And then what we're going to be doing next month, we're in March now, right? Yeah, end of April.
Yeah.
We're going to be launching Anya Agents, which is the ability for customers to be able to build their own agents within the ArmorCode platform.
Yeah.
And then leverage them either within the platform or within our runbook no-code automation,
Yeah.
or even through the MCP server, which is getting further enhanced to now actually have a Anya capabilities.
Yeah.
So then they can leverage it within their Claude or prompt environment. So yeah, I think it definitely is a deepening of what AI can do. And people the good thing is that people are talking a little bit more about the outcomes. Now, I will say
Yeah.
that there are still a lot of folks that you're like, what do you do again?
Yeah.
But I think that's just a generic problem within our industry.
That's true. Yeah. So we went around the floor. We want to share what the sights and sounds were, talking to a whole bunch of the different folks within the ecosystem of ArmorCode. Let's cut to them and you can hear from them directly of what they're doing. And pay attention too, folks. You'll notice what I heard. There was a little bit less of AI. There's still AI, but a couple of folks are now starting to talk about the agents, which of course is this podcast, Agents of Security.
Exactly. And I
Yep.
think that's a really good point. It's like the conversation narrative has gone to how do we now enable agents at scale?
Yep.
How do we enable our teams? They're not hey, we're scared of this AI, we want to keep it away. It's just like, no, we're rolling it out.
Yep.
But we want to know where and when it's rolled out. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi, we're at the Axonius booth. I'm here with Ange. Ange, tell us about Axonius and what's new at RSA for you folks.
Sure, sure. So I'm so glad that you stopped by to come and visit with us. We are here today to talk about asset intelligence, right? And more importantly, we want to talk with the security and IT teams who are worried about the best security posture, right? Now, the way that we do that is through helping them identify their assets across all of their environment, right? But this is all about security. This is all about risk. This is all about mitigating risk, right? So that's what we're here to talk about.
Excellent. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Of course.
Have a good day. Hey, folks, we're at the Endor Labs booth, and I'm here with Andrew. Andrew, tell us what's going on new here at RSA for Endor.
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, we launched Ori, our security intelligence platform for AI coding. Everybody here has AI stuff. That's not a surprise, but if I had to tell you what's interesting and different about it, it's built to work with everywhere AI agents are working, right? You have them now in the IDE on developer machines. You have them in PRs in the cloud. Basically, a consistent layer for both visibility and also to help secure code as it's written. So that's where we started. Also includes our AI SaaS product. What I think is really cool about that is the ability to actually look across services. So not just within a single project, but understand how your different projects and services are interacting. Okay. So that's kind of my favorite one personally, but that's kind of what's new here.
Well, thank you very much. Good luck with that, too.
All right. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Hi, we're actually here at Horizon3.ai's booth. I'm with Stefan, and we wanted to hear what's new for RSA. What are you guys doing?
So this is a great year for us. We are coming off a large Series D $100 million funding, which is going to help us propel to the web app space. So right now we're currently focused on network infrastructure, cloud pen testing, but the real big push here is that business logic motion of web app pen testing using AI. So that's going to be a very big force multiplier for a lot of organizations building out their own web apps, vibe coding, things like that.
That sounds great. Congratulations and good luck too. Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Roy at Orca Security. Roy, tell us what is going on with RSA and what are you guys doing here and talking to customers about at RSA?
All right, thanks a lot for taking me in. Roy from Orca Security. If you don't know Orca, it's a synapse tool starting from development down to deployment. So we basically cover the whole range of things, including AI and security. But one of the unique features we've released for RSA is actually code reachability at the engineering level, meaning if a developer now includes vulnerable libraries, we're able to say exactly which functions are being called, and by that say whether a vulnerable package is actually being used. And that actually reduces the amount of alerts that engineers need to deal with on the code base. So they can do it with their IDE or in the code repo once they try to commit stuff. That's one of the new features we've added on top of a few other cool things like AI agents that help you investigate or reduce the false positive in the world of SaaS scanning. So happy to be here at RSA, and I was trying to not blend in too much AI security because you'll hear a lot about it everywhere else, but it is one of the few things we've added, so happy to be here, and I hope you'll enjoy this podcast.
Well, I appreciate that very much, Roy. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here at the SEMGREP booth, and I'm with Milan Williams. Milan, tell us what's going on at RSA this week. What have you been telling folks that come by the booth?
Absolutely. At RSA this week, I'm really excited to launch SEMGREP Multimodal, which is our new product that combines static analysis with AI reasoning to help folks detect brand new types of vulnerabilities. In our private beta, we've actually been able to find 0 days for customers, which is really amazing. We're doing really well compared to foundational models. We're able to find 8x more true positives than foundational models alone and cut noise in half. So I'm really excited to demo it to a lot of folks here at RSA and get more and more customers excited about this new kind of era of AppSec.
Thank you very much, Milan. I appreciate it. We're here at ServiceNow booth, and I'm with Carl. Carl, tell us about what ServiceNow is doing with RSA. What are you hearing, and what are folks saying?
So we're excited. We have our ServiceNow AI platform, and we're spending time focusing on the security solutions that utilize that platform for automated workflows. So our customers utilize it for the SOC to manage their security operations center, manage their exposure management, OT, and cyber risk. And we've been thrilled to encounter so many great customers that have stepped up and spent the time with us, and will spend time at the booth and also go over to some of the, the off-site centers we have, right, for meetings. But most of it, they'll spend time here at the booth and learn that much more. And they get a chance to meet all the great integrations we have with our partners, but actually go into the product. So it's been a wonderful experience.
Oh, that's amazing. That's why we're here too, of the data that comes into even our solution as well, part of our ecosystem. Thank you, Carl, for your time. I appreciate it. Have a good day. We're here at the UpGuard booth. I'm talking to Spencer, and we want to hear about what's going on in UpGuard, and also what are you talking about to folks here at RSA?
Yeah, so RSA has been great this year. We've had like a ton of traffic. I think, you feed people popcorn, people come, but they really start to learn about kind of what your company's about. We just raised a good amount of money, so people were making a little bit of noise. However, I think the theme here today, this year, if you can't tell, it's AI. It's everywhere, right? But how are we using AI? How are we using it properly? Are we using applications that are approved by our organization? Are we making sure that we're uploading the great data to it? And these are things that have been vetted properly. You're not just going rogue and using the thing for your password. There's compliance and training around all this. So I think that's been a really big theme here that we're seeing, and how it's being built, what's it being built on. So people kind of want to know the nuts and bolts behind your AI, or is it real AI? But yeah, no, it's really fascinating because we're all gonna have to adjust to it from a compliance standpoint. So that's where UpGuard can really come in.
Well, thank you very much, Spencer. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Hey, we're here at Veza's booth with Molly. Molly, tell us a little bit more about Veza, and I also want to hear, what are you guys talking about at RSA?
Okay, so essentially what Veza does is we enable least privilege for users by giving you full visibility and control over who has access to what data and what actions they can take with that data for both human and non-human identities. So that's really been the most prevalent topic throughout my conversations today, is how are we ensuring security within your environment as agentic accounts take over and we start seeing a lot more automated accounts.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Guys, thank you very much.
Well, that's it. That's a lot of stuff going on here on the show floor. Hope you folks like that. Mark, what are some of the closing thoughts for RSA from this year? Maybe looking forward to the summer and next year.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you to all of the partners in the ecosystem that were actually contributing to the narrative. That was really great.
Yep.
Of course, we did talk earlier in an earlier podcast about the Purple Book Connect event that we had on Monday.
Yeah.
Great event. Mark your calendars. We're going to be doing the same thing at Black Hat. That's the desert.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be hot.
probably even hotter than this. Probably not venturing outside.
True.
But yeah, and then actually Vulcan is in a couple of weeks as well. So we'll see anybody that's going there. This will be our first time at ArmorCode exhibiting there, and I'll be playing in and out for the day, but there'll be a few of the team members there. So it's going to be, the year is kicking off.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be busy.
Absolutely. Kids might be out of school, but we're going to keep it going. So
Exactly.
thank you folks for listening and another episode of Agents of Security. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Dana.
Appreciate it.
Bye.